coffee and water, two natural wonders. And when they meet in the right way, something wonderful happens. But sometimes they meet and, well, everything's not so wonderful. And to tell this story, we need to go way, way back, right to the source. Hold tight. And here we are, Rwanda, the home of truly great coffee. In this vibrant country, while coffee is plentiful, safe drinking water isn't. You see, many people in Rwanda rely on rivers and streams like this one to drink, wash, clean, farm, and play. Unfortunately, coffee farming can have a big impact on these people. Unless, of course, things are done in a responsible way. Cue Ferdinand, a coffee farmer, father of 7 feisty children, and a gospel music lover. Ferdinand learned about sustainable coffee farming practices with the Rainforest Alliance.
Ibintu byari bibi, ntabwo ikawa yanjye ntabwo yari imeze neza, mbere wasaga amazi asa nabi, kuko tumaze kubona ari amahugurwa izi gereveriya urabona ni ntoya naziteye, nagiye nshyiraho ifumbire y'imborera. Kugeza uyu munsi imigezi harimo amazi meza. Mbere uko byari bimeze tutarabona ari amahugurwa, ntabwo umusaruro dufite ubu ngubu ntabwo ariko twawubonaga. Hari abari kunyigiraho bagenda bahinduka.
Now it's time to process the coffee cherries Ferdinand has so carefully picked at his farm. This is called washing the coffee. And it's not because the cherries are dirty, but because water is used to remove the fruity layer around those caffeine-rich beans. The tricky thing is, processing coffee requires a lot of water, much more than your average cup of joe. It also produces wastewater that can pollute rivers, harm wildlife, and affect people too. Fortunately, there's a man who knows how to wash coffee cherries and keep the process lean and clean. Meet Jean-Marie, a man who loves fine coffee.
Yes, I love coffee.
Almost as much as mountain biking. He also loves training thousands of farmers like Ferdinand and building wastewater treatment systems.
Step number 1 is known as acidification. In this stage, we ferment the sugars contained in the wastewater. Step 2 is neutralization, where we reduce the acidity levels of the wastewater by adding calcium carbonate. Step 3 is called settlement. At this stage of the process, we add effective microorganisms to digest any remaining organic matter and reduce any bad odors. The last step is known as infiltration, to help filter the wastewater before it is released into the environment.
So, thanks to farmers like Ferdinand and experts like Jean-Marie, creating coffee can mean clean water and healthy rivers, which is great for the people downstream, like him, her, and these happy kids. So now you know that when coffee and water meet, wonderful things really can happen.